Leah, do you want to talk a little bit about Hiram right now? I think the way Leighton just described people and good, big-spirited humans, I think that's Hiram in a nutshell.
I think that's Hiram in a nutshell. Yeah. So Hiram is the gentleman who has created these formulas, and he is a brilliant scientist at heart, but he is a farmer by trade, and he's a cash cropper, and he raises pigs, and his whole family is involved in their whole operations. And he's just one of the most incredibly humble and overly humble individuals, and he will never accolade himself. Everyone's always having to say, no, Hiram's so much more. Yeah, just a really, really, truly wonderful person who's spent over 25, probably close to 30 years now working and developing his own way of extracting humic and fulvics. And he's spent a long time doing this, and he's worked tirelessly, not only as a farmer, but in developing these formulations and figuring out the right way to position them, and not getting into the nutrient side of things, because people are going to have their own method of providing nourishment, whether it's to their plants or their animals. It's not diving into that side of things, but really just focusing on how to bring these very vital components of nature into everyone's lives, and bringing it into almost common knowledge for people to really understand that there's something much more important than just putting it in your soil to grow plants. It really is something that's beneficial to plants, animals, and humans. Really, every organism everything that exists will inevitably break down and humify and become these components. So it is just sort of life recycling itself. So
he's got an amazing ability to, speak to a biodynamic or an organic farmer and speak at their level. But he could also speak to that farmer who has just sprayed some glyphosate, some Roundup, and then talk about the power and the ability of humic acid, making sure that manganese that's now become harder for that plant to uptake, that it's going to be in a reduced form because of the humic acid. And so he can speak at having Hiram speak to farmers is just amazing to watch, because it's just so much respect for the farmer, and then speaking at whatever level they're at. And it's great to see. And that's a big reason why I'm such a big fan of the QuadAg products. And yeah, just looking forward to having Leah share a few more of those case studies where it does talk about how if you were a bit on the fence, and really, humic substances are by far the largest selling biostimulant in the market. But as you mentioned, it's the quality of the product, and that's where you want to be distinguishing it, because not all humic substances and humic acids, fulvic acids, are created equal.
No.